Hello and welcome. I am going to walk you through how to make one of these modules and turn it into one of these. It's called a firework and it requires 12 modules to complete and get to this step. Start with the paper color side down and fold in half diagonally. Make sure that the paper is flush to the other side of the paper. Turn the paper over, making minor adjustments as need be, and then open the paper. Turn paper 180 degrees and fold in half again so that now the paper is folded into quarters. Reinforce the folds as shown, and again, make sure that the paper is flush to the other side of the paper, and open. With the paper color side down, take one corner and fold it into the middle as demonstrated. Reinforce the fold, and then now you will repeat this step with all other 3 corners. Turn over and unfold. Lay color side up. Fold the top half of the paper down to the middle point. Reinforce the fold. Turn the paper over and repeat with the other side. Unfold and rotate 90 degrees. Looking at the diagram, fold the side of the paper to where the folds crisscross each other, closest to the paper's edge. Turn 180 degrees and repeat on the other side. Here is the tricky part. You're going to want to fold the piece like an accordion, with any of the points on the paper folded upward and any valleys being folded downward, as is being demonstrated. Either fold the paper as shown so that it looks like a little house on both sides, or fold it so that it's a triangle water bomb, but either way you want to end up with the little house at the end of the step. Take the bottom edge and bring it up the side of the piece. Squash fold the flap as is shown, and repeat on the other side. Turn over and repeat the step on the other side. When you finish this, you will have one module. In order to complete the whole firework, you will need to make 11 more modules. Place the front triangle house of Module 2 on the back of Triangle House Module 1. I find stretching them out makes it easier to position them together. You also want to make sure that the points are flush together. You will repeat this step with the other remaining modules until all 12 modules have been placed together. The You know that the modules are correctly together when each point is flush with the other point, meaning that if you look inside the module and you can see two small flaps where the modules have been placed together, you need to reposition it until the flaps aren't visible anymore. To get an idea of what this looks like, the last module that I connect, I demonstrated there because I messed up and put them together incorrectly. For the next step, squash fold in the little triangle on the corner of each module. Leave the first and last modules alone. They will be done when you connect the piece in the last step. Make sure that you are folding in two pieces of paper when you make each squash fold. Turn the module over and you will repeat the last step on this side, making the little squash folds. Skipping the first module, fold the flap up that was created by the squash fold in the previous step. You want to have two different colors on each side of the flaps. Repeat this step on the rest of the module, and when you have completed one side, turn it over and repeat this step on the other side. This is how you want your piece to look before you connect the first and the last modules. This is also the hard part of the piece. You want to connect the first module with the last module, as is being demonstrated here. Next, you want to squash in the bottom corners as you did 2 steps prior. Next, you want to fold up the last remaining flaps of the module. At this step, I will reinforce any folds that are not as solid as others, as you can see here. But all in all, congratulations, you have completed a firework origami piece. With time and practice and a lot of patience, you can complete it. It took me quite a while to get to this point.